1000. But you look at it as episode 1000. I look at it as the day Susie watches Interstellar. That's all I care about.
It's happening.
It's all I care about.
It's happening.
And I feel like I've done a really, really good job in not getting overexcited and trying to sell you on it in the past 6 months. Because a younger, dumber Sarah would have done that.
What do you think
Sarah,
would happen?
who didn't
like
know
I get
Susie
spooked?
as well,
Why?
wouldn't have done that. Because and just what I don't want to send anybody. I don't need to. The art speaks for itself.
It's true. And
learned
think
that.
about it. I mean, I don't want to like get ahead of ourselves and count our chickens or anything.
Right.
But 1,000, that's a lot of talking.
It's so much. Oh my God.
I mean,
it's a lot of talking.
Because Sarah and I have this running joke about like, we've watched over the last 10 years, 11 years, people start podcasts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we've seen podcasts being born. We've seen podcasts die.
And like almost all of them within the same month.
Right. That's
like,
why I started
not
saying
like,
you have to have, what did I say, 50 episodes? Or before
Sarah
you call yourself
created a litmus
podcast.
test of like, we aren't calling you a podcast until you have like a certain number of episodes because we kept getting invested.
Right. You're just like a short series, like a spoken word. So many.
We've lasted.
So many.
By
And
the way,
they said it wouldn't last. And they said, not you guys, the listeners, but basically people on reality television, just
we're
Johnny Bananas,
showmance.
who said that we were just doing it for the cameras. And man,
Can
did
you
we prove them
believe
wrong.
we were accused of being fly
Can
by
you
night.
believe that?
No, actually, I can't.
actually can't. I think it's crazy. Because
Because
now...
even at the time, we knew that was stupid.
Yeah, and now if you look at everybody... I look at... Even if you and I had not become friends like we did, even if we were just two cast members who then went on to do what we did, I would still look at you as the only sensible. I would be like, yeah, she's the only one who gets it. Like,
That's nice.
I still would think the same thing where I'm like, what's happening around me to...
Right, just even in that environment, it was a stabilizing
relationship. It was
relationship.
so obvious that we were kindred spirits, that we were similar, and I think we are the same as how what all of our listeners feel when they listen to us, and they feel like, oh, well, this is just chit chat with my best friend. Like, this is just me hanging out with people who are just like me. That's what I always felt. Hanging out with you, I'm like, oh, this gal has the same thing in her analog bag that I do. It's like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do know what you're saying. And I do feel like I don't want to I could get so emotional right now if you wanted me to, but I feel so lucky.
Oh, me too.
And so like, it is funny when I reminisce about the predictions about our connection.
You know who I think we are like? And we're obviously not this is a very, toot our own horn kind of thing. Like, I'm not trying to be like that, but I think the relationship is like, it's like a Steve Martin Short, kind of like they're going to do stage performances until they're fucking 80 something.
Yes, because they like being together.
Yeah, and it's like, we're doing the bit anyway. You might as well put it on stage.
Let's make it a career.
Make it fun, because then we like doing that. We like saying, how can we turn this in? Oh, that's cool. Like, we like to do that. So you all get to benefit from it. And I have always thought that. I'm like, Susie and I almost said Sarah and I. That was weird. Susie and I are, in my mind, like Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Yeah, because there is something to that where, like, part of it is
and obviously I'm Martin Short. Because I'm ridiculous.
I guess in this
obviously
case.
You're Steve Martin, and you play the banjo, and he's more the straight man, and but he's like the sensible one, and Martin Short's like the what, like Clifford, like he like that kind of is like how I see myself.
But that's why this is such a weird relationship for me, because in every other relationship of my life, I am Martin Short or Kimmy Gibbler or whoever the weird one is. I'm weird.
Okay, you know what maybe this is? Maybe it's like, you know how the Fortune 500 CEO guys always who run all the companies like to go to the dominatrix who beat them up, who like tell them that they're like worthless and they like to be told what to do basically. And you like a relationship where you get to be the opposite. It's like a relief. Maybe you don't have to do that. And you're like, oh, you get the freedom of not having to be that.
Because in normal life, I'm the goon. I'm Kimmy Gibbler, and the other person is DJ Tanner.
Yeah, but you're saying that like the goon is the desirable one.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. I think that I'm looking at it as it's not like that.
You want to be DJ Tanner?
Well, sometimes you want to be DJ Tanner.
But nobody likes DJ. Everyone likes Kimmy.
I respected DJ. I didn't respect Kimmy Gibbler. If I'm who's gonna watch my dog this weekend, I'm not leaving it with Kimmy Gibbler.
Everyone wants Martin Short. Nobody wants Steve Martin.
I totally disagree. I want Steve Martin. Absolutely.
I'm shocked by this.
Because Martin Short gives me anxiety.
But Steve Martin has got a stick up his butt.
But he's funny, but he's rational. He's like,
Why are we being mean to ourselves?
This is why it works. Because we couldn't want the thing that we... That's why.
Martin Short gives you anxiety.
Insane anxiety. I'm thinking about his movies right now. And I'm just like...
Oh my God, Sarah.
It gives me the same vibes that sometimes... the same energy that... what Ben Stiller movies. Ben Stiller does that to me in movies too. Where it's like everything is going bad for you and you're fucking it all up and I know how this is going to go. And then my ADHD brain, I can predict. I go, oh, it's going to be like this. This is happening, then this is going to happen, and it always is.
Oh my God!
Most of the time, it's right, and so I'm like, no, this is terrible. I know it's going to happen, and it's bad. And I can't.
That's really interesting.
It's like I get like second-hand cringe in a way like that, and I just
because I get to a point where I'm like, I can't believe Martin or Steve Martin had a career. Where I'm like, that guy is so unlikable.
I hate so the opposite.
So
I can't even believe that. I think the exact opposite. I think Martin Short is so silly and ridiculous. I can't believe that he had a career because how does he even get anything done?
We are just projecting.
We 100% are. Wow, this was like therapy I didn't even know I needed.
Yeah, and it's like kind of, it's too, like, I don't want people to know about it. It's too, what's that word? Like
vulnerable?
Yes. Where people are going to know. All right. Well, now you know. Okay. We're approaching the 1,000th. Now you're getting the real deal. All right. So is there anything you want to share? What's going on in your life?
Dude, it's never going to snow here. What happens, like, actual real question, which I don't want to, like, chat GPT.
Are you telling me you don't have snow yet?
I am telling you it has not snowed yet.
Wow.
I know.
I do not have that problem.
67 degrees. It has not been.
That is infuriating.
Yeah, I went, which is great. I love it I've been doing so many outdoor things. I do understand the whole, like, I feel grateful for a sunny day, but I also am pissed that I spent $1,000 on a ski pass that I have not been able to use once.
Yeah, I would be mad.
And the lines are 5 hours long for a lift. I should just walk up.
I want that to be I always think too late. I wanted that to be my Christmas present. Is like your pass.
Oh, that's insanity. They're
No, it isn't. And that's like, the thing you would love most.
It's nuts. And now it seems even more nuts. It seemed reasonable when I could go 30 times in a season. By this time last year, I had already had about 20 days in. I have one,
really
which was opening day, which was we just went on the fun run. Haven't gone yet. Yeah, and then I don't work out at all because I'm like, I'm going to go snowboarding. That's where I get like 6 hours of straight leg works out. That's how I stay fit. Well, now I got to do I got to fucking join a gym or something.
Oh, know.
I know. It's terrible,
I
Susie.
can't think of anything worse, actually. I'm so sorry, Sarah.
Thank you for understanding my pain. That's all. So basically, nothing's... So what? Who cares? Everything's fine.
Well, hopefully you're at least enjoying soup season. I don't even know.
Boy, oh boy, am
I. If you can't snowboard, I don't know.
Yes, I am. I am enjoying soup
Hopefully
season.
you are. And if so, you are using your Caraway Amazing Cookware.
It is currently being used right now as I make some stock, chicken stock, like vegetable stock.
That's so great.
Yeah. I'm on my second batch now.
I mean,
I love it. I love it. Guys, Susie got me the whole set. It is
living the dream. It really is awesome. I know people think we're probably joking, but it's actually true.
It is true. It's everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. Not only does it look good, but it performs well, and you don't have all the chemicals.
Non-toxic, non-stick. I'm going to post this reel. You won't believe it. Adam and I made crepes.
Oh, yum.
And I don't know what the name of it is. It's sort of like, it's not a frying pan. It's deeper.
Yeah.
It's like 2 inches deep. I don't know
that's
what the name
like the
of
cook
it is.
everything in it pan.
Yeah, basically, if you just bought that, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
And we put the crepe in, and you could go like this, and it would just like slide around.
God, that's so fun. I could see your family getting so excited about this because Adam's the same as me, and I'm like, that hits everything that I love.
It was so fun and delish, but it's truly nonstick, and it's made with non-toxic stuff, so it's not chemicals, and it's amazing. And we always get the marigold color, the yellow.
Yep, and I get the sage.
Get whatever. Yeah, she gets sage. You can get whatever color looks great in your kitchen. And it's like now they have butcher blocks. Now they have barware. They have glass lids for all their stuff. So it's durable and beautiful. Anyway, it's easy cooking, gorgeous. Caraway's cookware set is a favorite for a reason. Mm-hmm. It can save you up to $190 versus buying the items individually. Plus, if you visit carawayhome.com/braincandy, you can take an additional 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive for our listeners, so visit carawayhome.com/braincandy or use code braincandy at checkout. Caraway is non-toxic cookware made modern. I loved in our live, did you see when Tyler was like, "What does anyone know the Caraway URL or whatever?" Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
And I was like, I couldn't type it fast enough in the chat because I was so excited that he was going to use it. Because it's like, I'm excited for people and
absolutely,
you know, it helps us and it's great. So please use that if you're thinking about it. Okay. I've always really loved, what's the word? Like I love a gratuitous lawsuit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And a bunch of people are suing McDonald's about the McRib, and it is a delight.
Okay, because is it a fake bone?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no bones.
There's no bone. It is it's not
just designed to look.
It's not a rib. Okay, yeah.
Have you ever had a McRib?
No, I have not.
No, me neither.
That sounds McNasty.
That's probably. That's probably why you thought it was a real.
I
bone
did.
In
I
there.
really thought that because in my mind. You're right. Why would they do that? It's in a sandwich. You'd bite into it. That doesn't make sense. I really saw in my mind this like plasticky, flexible. I don't know. That's insane. You're right.
No, listen. Who's to say?
Right.
I don't think you're insane. They've created a pork patty that looks like it has bones.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And then the limited nature of it makes me think that there's okay.
Well, I guess in a way you're supporting the lawsuit because these people are arguing, of course, that McDonald's is being deceptive in their marketing of the McRib because number one, there are no bones, of course, but there's really no rib meat in the McRib. And they're saying that allows McDonald's to make it a pricier sandwich than they would if they just said this is a bunch of pork slop.
okay.
What is your sort of like inclination?
I'm going to say I want to be on the side of the people here, but unfortunately, I'm on the side of McDonald's, and here's why. We are samesies this week.
That's crazy.
Here's why. Because McRib ain't a real fucking word. And to me, that's the same reason why we now have the differentiation, if that is the right word, between tender chicken tendies and chicken nuggets and chicken strips, because they couldn't call theirs. They had to call it a nugget because it's not, it's like the parts mixed up. I feel like when you throw a Mick in front of it, then by nature, you're losing.
You're saying like this isn't what we say it's
right.
Be.
It's almost like
it's like a McFlurry isn't
a flurry, right? Exactly. Like you can't. I know that it's implying that, but if it said made from 100% rib meat or made from, then we could push back. If it said that, like if it had,
like who would thought? Oh, this is
there's
rib
no
meat
way. I think
for $3.
Nah.
I love it though. I love a lawsuit for no reason.
And you say, oh, well, they charge more for it. Okay, well, yeah, they charge more for Peeps around Easter than they do for regular marshmallows the rest of the year. What's your point?
They're in demand,
right? So, and they're different. They're a seasonal specialty thing that is going to be more expensive because that's just, it comes out once a year. What, I don't even know when the fuck.
Yeah, and you know what? I've never had one, but I bet you they're delish.
Yeah, I mean, usually that's kind of McDonald's thing, right? Is like make the thing most delicious, even if it is not really actually food. So you can't, I'm sorry, but from the makers of French fries that never ever spoil, or other things that can't even be called food, that bacteria won't even grow on.
Oh, you thought this was meat?
Right. We have to now know if like, we can't be surprised when like the Play-Doh factory puts out another thing of like Play-Doh in this shape.
Right. Yeah. Come on.
So that's what I think.
I agree with you.
But like, power to the people,
but
go
not
for
in
it.
this case.
And
I think that the employees should unionize, and that McDonald's should win this lawsuit.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. And I think what the bigger problem is what's going on in the American food system, because I can imagine this isn't happening in other countries where they do have McDonald's, but the quality of ingredients in their McDonald's is actually better.
Yeah, you're saying we're mad at the wrong person.
We're mad at the wrong people.
All right.
I think that we wouldn't be mad if the food that we bought was actually what it said it was, but McDonald's are not the people who started that. We have to look at what we allow and what we're buying. The end.
Okay, here's what I want to talk about. Oh, okay.
Oh, I love all the noises you're making.
So, I love a documentary. And normally, of course, I watch them all streaming. And every so often, there will be something that comes out and it's on television. And that was the case with I think it was New Year's Day, Chevy Chase documentary.
Oh, my goodness. I've seen clips of this. Woof, the clips were hard to watch.
Truly, it was cringy.
Dude, tell me everything, because I didn't know that he was so disliked.
Oh, yeah, he is disliked. So, it came out initially on CNN, so I watched it live, like with proper commercials and everything, like a pioneer. And then now I guess it's available on Hulu or whatever, wherever CNN stuff goes to live. Mm-hmm. But Chevy Chase is such a fascinating character to me because I love, of course, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I love Fletch, the movie Fletch.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He's so funny and interesting. But like I also knew all the bullshit. Which is like
any of the bullshit.
I mean, basically, like, the older he got, the less he succeeded. And then he ended up on that show Community with Joel McHale and whoever.
Yeah.
And then was fired from Community, and there were all these like things that were leaked, like voicemails that he left to the showrunner. And
is it because he wasn't the star and he couldn't handle it?
I think it's because he's just an asshole.
Really? Tell me, like, what did he say? What were the voicemails?
The voicemails were just like, you know, kind of like abusive, like, you fat fuck, loser, non-funny piece of shit, like that kind of like diatribe.
Like, what was he looking to get out of them? What was it that he wanted? What did he feel like slighted by?
He wasn't originally sort of like cast off of the show because everyone hated working with him. And so they built into the plot that this character broke both of his legs so that he was in a wheelchair and could film all his scenes separately. So that's their first line of defense. And then there was a scene where he was supposed to do like puppeteering, but like blackface. And he used the N-word in front of the black actress.
Yes.
And of course, she was not happy about that.
What?
And he was like, "What? Back on SNL?" Like,
no. He did the old man back in my day. Oh,
Truly.
God. Oh, God.
And like Richard Pryor didn't mind. Nope. And like,
nope. But guess what? Richard Pryor did fucking mind.
Right.
Okay. And
like, he does not get it.
That show had very good talent. Like, that show was it was a lot of young people at the time. Young people that have gone on to have very successful careers.
Loser.
Yeah, and they were all, even like Donald Glover, like that guy was doing well. Childish Gambino, he does not need this old guy who, yes, in his day was a big deal.
They don't need Christmas Vacation. No, they don't. What's funny?
Right? Oh my God, from a fucking old white man. Shut up. Oh man.
I'll give you an example of what's in the documentary. You know how sometimes you'll hear from the off camera, like the director being like asking a question or something.
Yeah.
And so you hear this female director saying to him in an interview, you know, I'm just trying to figure you out. Like, you know, which is what a documentarian does.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, well, you're probably not going to do that. And she said something like, why? And he goes, because you're not that bright. And he goes, I know you're not going to put this in the film. At least I hope you don't.
Yeah.
And that was what, like an opening scene. And
I
you
saw
realized,
that clip.
Okay.
And that was the cringy one. I was like,
this is a movie where everyone is giving him an opportunity to not be a dick.
And he was a dick.
And
wow. Defenses up. That is fucking sad. That was the opening scene, man.
And like,
I didn't know that the person interviewing in the clip that I saw a clip of just that, but I didn't know that the person interviewing him was a woman.
Yeah.
And that makes it even more gross.
And she goes, wow.
I thought he was being kind of playful, but no, he was.
Yeah, because when she said, whoa, and he was like, well, I'm sorry, I'm just saying it. Like, he didn't even backpedal. He didn't even say, like, I'm just joking.
Okay.
He basically is like, yeah, you're a fucking piece of shit. And then if that were the only thing, you could say, well, that was a one-off. But there were so many examples throughout the process where you're like, ugh.
How do you think, how did he say yes to this?
Yes, good question. Well, his wife is in it and his daughters are in it. He has 3 daughters and they're in it. And I have read...
Are they estranged or are they...
No.
Okay.
No, they love him and they're like... It's that thing where you're like pitying almost.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, like you just want him to get his flowers. but like he's getting in his own way.
Yes,
and like
he
you
is.
just think like, no, but he's like really nice. He plays piano.
You know, this is that thing where you can choose to look at whatever you want to look at.
Yeah.
If you look at,
there's
like,
a lot more on one side.
Yeah, I mean, even in his own life, of like, I can see somebody like going down the, like, I'm a has-been, I don't get my respect, I haven't gotten my flowers, blah blah blah. If you look at everything that you don't have, and maybe you compare yourself to a Steve Martin or Martin Short, who's still getting these shows and still like,
and he is doing,
and I
that.
know he's doing that. But or you can look at the amount of people who dress up as you for Halloween, or the amount of people who why Christmas Vacation is still like the #1 Christmas movie, or all that. It's kind of like the same thing of your one-hit wonders. When you talk about, I think about that all the time, about the people who have owned that, and where, or the people where
it's about expectation.
The expectation has not, yeah. So it feels a little bit like that to me, and that's sad that he went down the path of not seeing that he does have a legacy. You know, you think he's just crotchety, rude, mean old man, or he's always been that way, or what?
Yeah, I think he's always been this way.
Okay.
And that it became less tolerable. The less successful he became, the less handsome he became, the less youthful and immature you expect someone to be. And then people started pushing back, and he started thinking, wait, nobody used to do this. I used to be the cool guy at SNL, and I used to be Mr. Cool.
Well, you know what? It's nice to know that you can't just forever rest on, I was popular and I was that you actually do have to be a good person, and have to, that in the long run, the documentaries will be made.
But
what do you want them to be like?
There's this thing that people do, and including me, where like white straight men, like sort of the default human, gets in their own way. Yeah. As he is clearly doing and done. And you kind of feel bad for them.
Yeah, I totally do. I do. I feel that pity. It's a pity. It's a pity because...
But we don't feel this for women and minorities. We don't. Like, I always use the example of Sean Young. She was this famous actress who... The fact that you don't know who she is like the whole point. And she really wanted to be Catwoman in a Batman film. And so she tried to like make it happen, and she like dressed up as Catwoman and like did it, whatever. And everyone was like, ugh. And then she basically never worked again. And that was her only sin, was just like trying too hard. Yeah. She didn't do anything weird or abusive or mean or racist or whatever. Yeah. But like Chevy does all this stuff, and you can see it and hear it. Yeah. And we're just like, oh, babies. Ugh. And I see it with my own son. I see it the way that we treat our boys.
You're right. What's up with that?
We feel so bad for them. They just get in their own way, and we got.
Do you think it's that expectation thing again?
Yes, entitlement.
Yeah, but it's almost like our own expectation of what they should be, and then feeling like it's cognitive dissonance in a way. Yeah, that what we're seeing isn't matching what our expectation of them is, that has been crafted by a white,
a societal understanding of how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll tell you what is supposed to be, and that is for everyone to be empowered by their knowledge of their finances. And thanks to Rocket Money. Yes. We all are.
Guys, it's the beginning of the year. We're in those, early stages.
This
where it feels
is
like
the moment.
Yes. Get a handle on things. And just feel not intimidated by it. Knowledge is power, and just knowing. like not being afraid to open up the finance app and to know what you have, because
I'm guilty of this.
Something is tracking it. Something is watching your subscriptions. You're not surprised by something. It's like a finance secretary that I didn't know I needed and now can't live without. And my favorite thing is when because I have a financial advisor, and then I come to
Sarah
her.
likes to show off.
Yep, and she tells me I'm the most organized.
Well, because that's the thing. The whole year, Rocket Money's doing the work, and it is a free app. People.
And when you only have $10 to organize, it's very easy to organize it. So it's much easier.
She's being self-deprecating, but it is a free app, and it will help you get all organized, no problemo. And then when you go to your what's this lady's name?
My financial advisor, Erica. Yeah. Shout out to Erica.
When you go to your Erica, you're going to be all braggy about it.
Yeah, mine's a woman. That's right. Only women. Boss bitches.
I cannot recommend Rocket Money enough. It has saved me thousands of dollars. Here's how it goes. It tracks your recurring spending. So there's a lot of things that we all sign up for. And maybe we forget, or maybe we do 2 of them. And it'll tell you, like, here's what's coming up. You want all these? If not, we'll handle it for you, or you can handle it, whatever.
No problem.
And then if they're like, hey, you're spending a lot of dough on your wireless or your cell phone or your cable or your car radio or your car insurance.
Yes.
And they will... Personally, they will negotiate it for you. You don't even have to do it.
Yeah.
And then you get your money and you're so happy. So do it. I don't know what you're waiting for. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/braincandy. That's rocketmoney.com/braincandy. rocketmoney.com/braincandy. For real. I can't believe anyone hasn't done this.
Right. What are you doing? It's time.
It's funny that you brought up cognitive dissonance.
Okay.
Because holy shit.
Tell me.
The psychology world is a buzz. Evidently, the study that has proven cognitive dissonance is a lie.
Oh, okay. Well, look at that. Wow, this is really going to shake things up, because this is one of those that we hang our hats on a lot.
No joke.
Like,
and
we
you know what, Sarah?
love talking about this, and it feels real. So, like, what's happening?
I mean, I guess it could kind of be real still, but like the study is...
Okay.
So like, and I was thinking about how we've been doing this show for 10 years, 11 years, and we have debunked the Stanford prison experiment.
Yep.
And now fucking cognitive dissonance. What is next? The
we
marshmallow
confirmed
test?
Aliens. Yeah. Right.
But like they're like, what do you think?
One by one. Yes, the big ones. Yeah. So we're going to need the Harlow monkey study. That's
that
the other one. That's the one with the wire monkey and the cloth monkey.
Tell me. I don't think I even know
this
that
is a big one. This was like why I wanted to name a child Harlow when I was like, I just loved it. So it says that when given the option of, they take a little baby monkey and they separate it from its mother, and then they have a wire, like
and then it's
just
a fake
wire
one.
With food.
I didn't know it was called that.
Yeah, and then the one that has the cloth, and they'll go to the cloth one with no food for comfort every time over the harsh one with food.
It's too much.
Because it shows that you need to nurture babies, basically.
That one's real though, right?
Well, God, I fucking hope so. That's right. That, like, I thought.
What other ones?
That
what
one's
are like
a big
the main ones?
I mean, Pavlov. We know that's real.
Well, that one's like, okay.
I feel like
we can
like
hang
say
our hats on that one.
Yeah.
Originally, this person, whoever the fuck it was, I won't even say. He was like hearing about an earthquake that happened, and it hit all these areas, and then the area in which it really didn't hit, like they felt it, but they didn't experience a lot of destruction. They soon started rumors of like, there's another one coming and we need to be alert. And this scholar was like, why are they, that's crazy. He wouldn't have predicted that because he would think you survived. What are you worried about? Like, it's almost like they invented a problem that didn't exist. He felt that because all these people died from an earthquake, but they didn't.
You'd think there would be relief.
But they still felt anxious because they had trauma from feeling the earthquake.
Yeah.
That encouraged them to create these predictions about
creating a narrative that explains the
why I'm still
why you
feeling
feel this
something.
way. I see that though in therapy all the time. People do that.
Right. Okay. So
experiment, true or not true. I see evidence of this.
These scholars in the 1950s wanted to like explore that. And so they found this group of religious people who thought that aliens were telling them that there was going to be an impending flood that would submerge North America. And so they decided, we're going to like join this group and watch what happens, because like we all know that ain't happening.
Right.
So let's see what happens
okay.
when North America is not submerged. Okay. So that's how cognitive dissonance became a thing.
Wow, I have like vague recollections of this actual study, but we should just say anything that was any psychological study conducted from the 19 whatevers to the 1980, we should probably go back and check our work.
Yeah, have a look-see.
Have a look-see. Okay, go on.
Especially the ones that like we can't quit talking about.
Right.
And so they were observing this group of religious people. Of course, the flood never happened. And then the people in the group didn't abandon their community. They started trying to bring new people in. And so they felt that this was a confirmation that these people are trying to remedy the dissonance of the fact that flood never came, but they believed it would. And so like, if they can compel other people to join, then
right, it then makes it correct. It like I have to get other people. It's like yeah, I get we just need a different name, I think.
Yeah. And so that's what the study claimed to show. However, all of the people like that created that study, of course, are dead. Right. And there was like a time period where we weren't allowed to access the files because the old widow was like, maybe don't do that. Maybe. And now we finally can have a look.
Okay. What?
It's not great.
Okay, tell me, what happened?
Basically, the people that were researching, of course, joined the group.
Yeah. Oh, let me guess. They tried to convince the people to stay.
Well, just them joining.
Right.
Was like, all these people were like, look at all these new recruits.
Right.
Out of nowhere.
Okay.
We are clearly onto something.
They impacted their own study in a significant way.
And then those people were like bringing other people in to make like more observers.
Okay.
So pretty much half of the people in this community now are in on the joke.
That's fucked up, actually. I think that's so unethical and
obviously
an abuse of people's
And you don't think that's going to have
freedoms.
An influence?
Come on.
You don't think people are going to be like, wow, we are right?
Yeah.
we are doubling
this is
in
God's
size.
message that God has sent us there. Like, I would read that in a whole bunch of ways. Or the aliens, if it, like, yeah, okay.
And then all the paperwork and the letters and things that they found, there was so much influence happening where they were encouraging these people to double down.
This is the part that's fucked up, is that there is some legitimacy. There's some, like, they're stating something that we all know to be true in some way. And it's important to know that is something that the mind does. But this is why research methods was my most valuable class that I ever took in grad school, or maybe in any part of school ever. It taught me how to really create a sound experiment, how to read for, like, why an experiment would be have some holes in it. You know.
Yes.
It taught me to be critically examine an experiment.
And it doesn't even mean that what they found to be true isn't.
Right.
We just won't know now.
Right. It's the same thing. You know what it's like? Is like when there's a crime that happened and the police don't follow all of the evidence, and you know that person is guilty of murder, but now they have to go away because you fucked up the chain of evidence.
Yes.
And there's a way we do this, and that's why we have these systems, so that everybody is in a way, so that
now
we have
we
checks
can't
and balances,
say
whatever.
For sure.
And now you ruined it with your stupid loosey-goosey police work.
Right.
So that's how I see it.
That's correct. And so these people that were like doubling down and all that, we were like, okay, well, they may have done that anyway, but we don't know. And so now that we have access to all this, it's like challenging because we all have experienced something.
Yeah. And why waste time and energy research? Like, I don't know if I need a research study to, like, tell me if that's as helpful for, I mean, something like that is important, because I'm thinking back to grad school when I learned that, and how, like, when these experiments were discussed and how they helped me create a foundation for building.
I think what the study lacks is nuance, because like, I think we could say that happens sometimes. And sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. And the human brain is like so complicated and so layered that we can't say, like, this is what human brains do. Right.
And there may be some situation that would have been a counter to that. Like, I think about all the electric, I mean, this is different in a way, but I don't know. Just when the power grid went out in Spain, and they thought that was going to be mass chaos, but everybody, like, threw a party and ate a bunch of food, and it was great. So maybe with certain dangers, not, but, like, things would be different if resources were available, or if something was, that people wouldn't be so scared in an earthquake if they're, I don't know. What
the article said is that we've also observed in, like, if governments change suddenly. Yeah. We've observed people suddenly change drastically in their political loyalties. A lot of it has to do with survival. Yeah. And that's a lot of based on, like, do you have resources? Exactly. There's so many factors. Yeah. And so it's not that it's not true that cognitive dissonance exists. It's that the sort of, like, broad brush that they were using is not like, we can't use that as predictive. Right. Right. That maybe that's true for this person, but maybe not for this person.
Right. And it's true when we say, when you hear hoof beats, think horses, not zebras, because it is generally that, but if I have learned anything in my work as therapist, is that there is not a one size fits all. There is not I don't give a shit what statistics show that 50%, I don't, or the majority of, I don't care. What are you experiencing right now? That's what I don't care.
And like the same person can react differently.
Totally.
Different.
This happened to me, and we can't rate our trauma. We can't like look and say, well, mine's worse, or compare that. This is worse. No, it's just how is your body responding in this moment, and that is like what we got. So there's no one size fits all model.
Let me just do one more, which is, and you can just cut me off if you need to go. So better than anyone how we are going to have the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville Key West Classic Flip-Flop 5K.
Yes.
Well, I mean, really, it's not competition per se, but our competition is the Taco Bell DC 50K.
Okay.
Also,
wait. I've heard about
one
this.
In Denver.
Is this where you have to stop and eat things at certain? Is there that is part of it, right? Okay, tell me more. I talk about living moss.
They have one in Denver too, and it's in October, which makes me upset that we didn't go. But
listen, we had to do the witch paddle. We can't do everything. We were
book
solid.
Always be promoting. At any rate, this is a ultramarathon, 31 miles.
Wow.
And along the way, you have to stop at 9 Taco Bells.
Wow.
And at each Taco Bell, you have to order one item from the menu.
Can you order whatever you want?
No.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad they did that so people don't get annoying.
At certain ones you can. Like there are some free-for-alls.
Yeah.
But like there are rules. Which is that you have to have a Chalupa Supreme or a Crunchwrap Supreme by the 4th stop.
This is so funny.
By the 8th stop, you have to have downed a Burrito Supreme or Nachos Bel Grande.
Don't do nachos. That's too many pieces, too many trips to the mouth. We're in a race here.
And at the end, you have to provide receipts for all of your
I actually love this.
Taco Bell purchases, and you have to complete the whole dang thing in 11 hours.
Wow.
What do you think about it?
Well, I'm so confident in being good at eating challenges that part of me is like, I can do this. There is a crazy part of my brain that's like, I'll sign up for that.
Well, how far do you really believe you could run? Like
the problem with the problem with an ultramarathon is not how far can you run, because I've done I've done over 20 miles in one go when I did a walk for charity, like run/walk, and it was like along the California coast, and you had like a different section of the coast, and so I did like a 20-mile section. And that, I was so casual about it. We were chilling. I was with people. We were like walking with like a company. Like it was just, and it's just, am I wearing the right footwear, and will my feet hold up by the end of the day?
That's what you're worried about, your feet?
I definitely think that I could do 31 out miles, because I did 20 miles in not way less than 11 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in my mind, and I was walking, like we were, and I was kind of bummed that people weren't going. I was like, oh, come on, let's go, and so I think I could do that. I think I would just have to get the right footwear, and I couldn't. I would have to. I know this sounds nuts. I would have to just go and do it, like, because it's usually I overtrain before and then end up.
I really do think that Taco Bell is what would throw you off, though, because they had a lot of ultra marathoners participating.
I think I would be good at that,
and they're like,
we
ran 100 miles, whatever, but then. I don't know. I guess it's the carb element.
I'm
Greece?
telling you, this is where our you are
This
incorrect.
is our time to shine.
Yes, because I have done this on every challenge final and every mini final. This is
could
what
be your
I
thing.
did. I have ran with bugs I swallowed whole in my stomach.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me
No,
that durian
I'm not telling
is
you anything.
not you. The people, you know.
I think you could be a gold medalist.
I think so too. I think
In
that
the
would
Taco
is
Bell
where I
50K.
would hold it in because I already did this. We've had an eating contest and then I ran up fucking 8 hours up a goddamn hill.
We
with
don't
TJ
have a
chasing
lot of
me.
skills,
This is it.
but this is one of them.
I actually think I would crush this.
I actually did.
I'm like, yeah, eating and running and going through because
And just, like,
all the I
sticking
get
it
pushed through
out.
misery. Yes, that
Yes.
is. I know.
That's
I know
all you
this.
can do.
And I'll puke on myself. I'll puke around. Please, that's on national television.
That's
I've
a
already
thing.
sat in a pile of my own stomach bile on national television. What? This is no problem for me. A
It
little
says-
gurgles.
It says in the article, puking is allowed, but it's frowned upon. I'm like, fine.
Fine. Frown all you want.
upon it.
I created it. That's how I won so many challenges. People frowning upon me.
That's kind of where we
And
are.
me laughing all the way to the bank. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. And thank you.
2026,
for
the year
listening.
of the ultramarathon. So what? Who cares? I'm going to do it.
The Flip Flop 5K is happening, and Sarah could win the Taco Bell 50K if she fucking wanted to.
Yeah, I
Okay.
fucking do. Don't doubt me.
I never.
I know you don't. I'm listening. I'm talking to listeners. I'm talking to the people out there.
Okay, and I love you. And on Thursday we got to talk about Robbie Hoffman just for myself.
Oh,
But I
yay.
love you and thank you. And everybody should go to thebraincandypodcast.com if you want to support the show and use our codes. They're all there. And go to patreon.com/braincandy to watch all our reality stuff and leave us a 5-star review. We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.